Hi, I'm Nader. I'm an internet marketer who grew my website to 100,000 yearly visits. Is 2024 too late to start blogging? Well, now is actually the perfect time to start. Let me tell you why. Google has made it more important than ever to use your own experiences, your own perspectives to start a blog and to throw in your own point of view. Now with AI, it's so easy to regenerate and create duplicate content that's already there. Google doesn't like that. Google likes to hear your opinion, your human perspective. Now, that doesn't mean you can't use ChatGPT, but let me use this video to show you what you can do in 2024 to start a successful blog. So the first thing you should do is have a proper brandable domain name. It should be easy to spell, easy to share and recommend. People should easily type it out on their phones within, a 2 seconds or 1 second. It shouldn't be longer than a few words. Most optimal domain names, in my opinion, are usually kept to around 6 letters or less. In my opinion, I think that's optimal. If you go any further than that, then it gets kind of tricky. I mean, you can go with 10 letters, that's fine, but make your domain name brandable. It should be memorable and it should be scalable. It shouldn't be something that you're stuck with. For example, if you're in the skincare niche, you don't want to stick to face pimples, right? For your whole life, for your whole website's lifespan. You want to pick something that's brandable. So if you're doing that, for example, let's use the pimple skincare, for example. We could do like skin up. So that way it's skin optimal, but short form would be skin up. That's even better than having how to remove skin optimal or skinpimples.com. That's hard. That's very hard to spell, right? And another thing, that it should be brandable. Like, it shouldn't be stuck to one topic. It should be something that's easy to scale. You can put in more topics. You don't have to stick to one strict topic. A brand name doesn't have to be exactly on the topic that you're talking about, right? So how do you identify your niche? Well, what are you interested in? What are you passionate about? And you don't want to stick to what you're passionate about only. So what you're interested in may not make money, but having your own interests will help you decide on what to do for money, right? So for example, if you're writing a blog that's perhaps humorous, or perhaps it's in the gaming niche, maybe you're talking about gaming news, a VPN could very well be your affiliate program that you're promoting. And a affiliate program is something that's already established, right? You're selling someone else's product, service, book, whatever, and you get a commission when someone else uses your link and buys something. That way you can make money, and it doesn't have to be directly related to your niche or your website, but it could very well line up with the interests of your audience, right? So for example, I'm in the fitness niche. I don't have to stick to supplements. I can go with workout programs. I can go with, lifestyle hacks. I can go with stuff that's related to health, but not directly in the same niche as me. Maybe it's technology, maybe it's phones, MP3 players. People use music in the gym, right? And you also don't want to be too narrow. Like, you don't want to be only talking about gaming. For example, you could be talking about monitors or gaming tech or trends. So you don't want to stick to one thing. You also don't want to be too broad. You don't want to apply to everybody. If you try to target everyone, it never works. You never want to do that. You want to aim at one niche, target it, be an expert into it, and cover it from A to Z. That way you're like the topical authority, which is what, like, you're focused on multiple topics within your niche. So for example, I'm in supplements niche, so I'll focus on like pre-workouts, but I'll also talk about like other topics related to pre-workouts. Maybe it's energy, maybe it's sleeping, maybe how to optimize your health. So you want to find a balance that's not too narrow of a niche and not too wide. You don't want to work for everyone. You want to focus on one person. You know, it only takes a few people to make a good, decent amount of income, a few sales. And that way you'll be focused on that group of people, and that way you'll be able to maximize on your output, on what you put in, right? So when we're talking about your blog, you don't want to focus on just one channel. Let me show you the screen here for a second. Like if you have a website, this is your website, www. There's other channels to get traffic, right? There's social media, like Instagram, Twitter, YouTube could be social media, but YouTube, I think on its own, is one major channel. Like if you create content on YouTube, it's one of the best ways to get traffic. In fact, it's the second biggest search engine in the world, so there's no reason why you should avoid it. You should in fact maximize on it. And then you can send traffic from YouTube to your website, and from your website to YouTube, vice versa. You get the point. And that way, if people use your videos on their websites, you'll possibly get like a backlink to your website. That will benefit you and your website. And a backlink, if you don't know what that is, it's like a vote. It's like how Google measures how many websites can vouch for your website. And the better the website that's linking to you, giving you the backlink, the better the result will be, the more authority it'll have. For example, if you get a backlink from Forbes versus, you know, like some random blog that doesn't have much traffic or any traffic at all, then, or obviously the one from Forbes will give you the most bang for buck. So you always want to focus on problems, solving problems for people. You want to be as specific as possible when you are creating content. So this is my first video on YouTube, and I'm trying to solve the problem for you on how or if you should start a blog in 2024. And I'm trying to convince you on how to do that or why you should do that, right? So the next thing is monetization methods, right? That's how you make money with your website, because at the end goal, the end of the day, you want to make content to make money. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to pay your bills, and there's, you know, right? So there's different methods. There's affiliate programs, there's digital products, your own products, there's coaching, one-on-one. Coaching and your own products is by far the most profitable, but it also takes time. So it's like a long-term goal. One of the most fastest, quickest way to make money is through affiliate programs, right? To have someone else's product and you link to it, and if someone else buys it, then you get a commission. That's a quick way, and then you use that money to further invest in what you're doing, which is your blog. You can expand your team. You can use the money to, you know, upgrade the skills that you have, right? So if you do start a blog, and I recommend that you do, there's two things you want to focus on. Mandatory pages like about us, your cookie pages, your privacy policy pages. These pages are so important. It should be one of the first things that you do. You put your about page, you put your name, your story, put everything about you, link to your social media. That's how you build EEAT, which is what Google uses to see if the website is legit, and users will also look at that. So you don't want to just focus on, you know, building content. You also want to build credibility, and you can do that with EEAT, which is establishing authority through your website pages, as well as off page, as like doing guest posts, having other websites mention your brand. That's also huge. So by far the biggest mistake you can make in 2024 is starting a niche website, a website that has no name, no team, no about us page, and it just focuses on Amazon affiliate programs or affiliate products. And everyone else is doing the same thing, right? So there's AI regenerating and doing, creating the content that you're already creating if you are going to go down that route. So that route, I think, is going to go down, as other experts have also said. I do recommend that you start a blog in 2024. There's no better time to do it than now. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll answer it. I'll help you to the best that I can. And if you found this useful, please let me know as well. Hit the like button if you want. This is my first video. Maybe it wasn't so good, but hopefully I can do better. I know I can. I'll try to upload every week. Worst case, every second week, maybe every 10 days, to keep it realistic. Between this and my other YouTube channels, it's going to be tricky, but I'll try my best to help you guys as much as possible. But start a blog. It's not too late. Start it ASAP. Use your perspectives, use your opinions. Hopefully this helps.